Welcome to another video. As the sun is setting behind me and we have some of the most amazing sunsets in Florida. Been here my whole life and gotta tell you, they're phenomenal. They're one of God's daily blessings, if you will. So made this video, trashed it, thought about it, had AI throw me some ideas for it, and trashed that and said, let me just be me, because that's how I make my videos. So it's the end of January 2026, and the question is, how long are you going to stay with that brokerage that you really don't like, right? And I will say this, some interesting ideas came into my head. First one, fancy term called compensation compression, which basically means how much money you're giving your broker, right? If you're on a 70-30 or an 80-20, or even if you're a rock star and you're on a 90-10, how much money are you giving your broker? For what services? Different brokers provide different things. I can provide you every tool under the sun, theoretically, but if you don't use them, are you paying for something that you never use? Because I know lots of real estate professionals that have a ton of tools, and mind you, I teach real estate and I speak to real estate professionals all the time, and half of them don't know what tools are available to them. So are you giving a split to your broker for something that you don't ever use? That's something to think about. And remember, I covered this in a previous video, real estate math, 70-30, 80-20. On an 80-20, you think you're getting 80. Really, you're not, because Uncle Sam is taking 30 of your 80. So realistically, you're getting 50. That's true. That's the way it works. If you're incorporated, if you're an LLC, it's a little bit different, but that is how it works. So compensation compression. We don't do that. We give you 100% of your compensation. You earned it. You did the work for it. I may have done some supervision. I may have done some mentoring. I may have helped you. We do have a mentoring program, but essentially, you did the work, right? I just provided kind of oversight. Biggie. Number two, probably second most important thing, training. Everybody wants training. So let's define training. Is your broker giving you a bunch of videos? Is your broker putting you with a mentor that has 2 years in real estate, 3 years in real estate? That's something to think about. Your broker should be well-rounded. Your broker should have more extensive knowledge and experience than the average realtor. Yeah, that's really important, because welcome to 2026, where you can get sued for darn near anything. And a lot of you have BINOs that you work for. What's a BINO? A BINO is a broker in name only. It's a figurehead. It's a person who signs paperwork, and you probably never know who they are. You were probably recruited by a broker associate. You were recruited by an administrative type person. You were recruited by somebody who got a recruiting bonus for you coming there. And I know this to be true because I've had conversations with people in Florida realtors that have told me no idea, the realtor had no idea who their broker was. That's terrifying, folks. If you're with a BINO, a broker in name only, how much does that person actually know about real estate? When was the last time that broker was in the trenches actually showing homes, actually doing documentation, actually attending real training that is beneficial at the broker level? Not broker associate, not sales associate, no disrespect to any of those folks intended at all, but a broker should be attending some real hardcore stuff to protect the brokerage, to protect the agents in it. I love going to legal updates. I love going to the legislative type functions that actually, tell you about the House bills and Senate bills and what's going on, and those are important, because you get sued. Guess who's getting sued with you? Your broker, right? So are you working with a broker that is giving you quality training, that's providing you good stuff, that is actually knowledgeable about what's going on? And no disrespect to corporate trainers, but really, no. Sorry, guys. I know one corporate trainer that is there, spot on. right? Not going to drop names, but yeah, one. So, okay, let's take that to where it's at. Let's talk about something that probably one of the most important parts of this video, and I saved it kind of for last. Change. Most of you hate change. It's common. It has nothing to do with real estate. We just hate change. And in the real estate world, it's like, oh my God, I got to buy new business cards. I've got to change all my social media. I've got to change my flyers. Oh, what about my listings? Is my broker going to keep my listings? Well, what was in your ICA? Your independent contractor agreement that hopefully you signed, because if you didn't sign one, that's kind of even more terrifying. So, yeah, I get it. Everybody hates change. They do. And I'll tell you, people talk about the leap of faith, right? Started a brokerage. When we started our brokerage 2 years ago, that was a leap of faith. It was. But we took it. It was something we needed to do. It was the right direction because we needed to grow. We needed to be at a different level and provide a different quality of service for our agents, for our customers. That's what we needed to do. If you want to be a part of something like that, hey, we're here, right? And we offer a lot of what the other companies do, just on a smaller scale. That's all, right? And I used to think that eventually at some point in time I wanted a big office. But one of my mentors, and I only have a couple of them, and let me tell you, my mentors are usually sporting 30, 40, 50 years in the real estate industry. So they've seen good, they've seen bad, they've seen middle, they've seen it all. And one that I listen to more than anything, a gentleman by the name of Stephen David. Number one, the dream has to be bigger than the doubt. Can you achieve the dream at the brokerage where you're at without sacrificing your quality of life? Something to think about. Dream has to be bigger than the doubt. And number two, an office of 50 good agents, 50, an office of 50 good agents could very easily smoke 1,000 agents in another office. Because 50 good agents that are tight, that cover for each other, as far as, you can't make your showing, I'll take care of it for you. You need a door open, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it for you. You need somebody to do an open house for you. Let's work it out. I got it. We'll take care of you. That's the kind of organization you want to be with. Our folks, Caballo's Realty, whenever I send out emails, they say Caballo's Realty family. Because that's what I want. I want everybody in our brokerage to feel like they're part of a giant team, that we can count on each other for resources, we can count on each other for knowledge. If you want to be part of something like that, come on, shoot me a text, send me an email. And let me leave you with this. For those of you that are seasoned out there and you want to give me 15 minutes, let's do a compensation audit. Because remember, National Association of Realtors says we're not supposed to use the word commission anymore. They prefer we use the word compensation. So let's do this. Give me 15 minutes. Let's do a compensation audit. Let's look at your last 3 transactions and see how many thousands you gave your broker that could have been in your pocket. And for those of you that are thinking, oh, my broker gives me leads. No, they don't. Your broker doesn't give you anything. Corporate America doesn't run on anything free. Okay? That's real. You paid for those leads. They were part of your split. So don't think they gave you leads. Okay? I can teach you how to generate your own leads. I just showed an agent today how to come up with 180 leads in 10 minutes. Will you exercise what I can teach you? Something to think about, right? Give me 15 minutes. Let's do a compensation audit. Roy Caballo, broker owner, Caballo's Realty Referrals. I'd love to have you with my brokerage, and I'm going to do some more recruiting videos, and I'm going to continue my videos. And for those of you that have liked and subscribed and sent me all those cool positive comments, thank you so much. Share my videos if you want, because I'm looking to grow. Am I looking to get 50 new agents this month? No, I'm not. That's not who I am. Am I looking to get 2 or 3 new ones? Sure. And we love new agents. You know why? Because we can teach them what right looks like. That's something to think about. And if you're an old agent, a seasoned agent, a realtor, a broker associate, and you just want to have a conversation, let's go have some coffee. Let's do it, right? Roy Caballo, broker owner. That's beautiful that way. It's coming down. And I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic weekend, and you're all safe out there. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great weekend.